So far nothing that's concerning, but I am armed and ready.
Yeah, he's supposed to show him a little quick.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, locals. Welcome. Today is Friday, August 22nd, 2014. We have just jumped onto the Westminster Highway and are heading towards the Regents. Towards the point of venue for BronyCan 2014. This is going to be the second convention that I've come to this year, as well as my fourth in my lifetime. It's also going to be the third convention, sort of convention, because Everett Northwest was my first, Emerald City was my second, so this one's going to be my third, and it's going to be quite a ride, I'm pretty sure, because the theme for this year. But hopefully we should get a lot accomplished, especially with a Journey to the Rock Final coming up, as well as Go All the World. Oh my gosh! So good to see, so good to know I have, so good to know that missing BabsCon wasn't sorry, nasal congestion. Good to know that missing BabsCon wasn't a big loss. So yeah, we're just about nearing the city limits, so I'll refer to you again when we at a place I can find appropriate. Lovely individuals, all gathering in one particular place. Glorious!
Probably 170. I'm gonna do it too. Yeah, you probably could. I don't have enough up against the wall. Yeah, there are. Right. So, this needs to be clear.
It was BronyCan 2013 a moment ago.
Leave everything I want to do.
That's the costume from the Heartwarming Leaf, because she had to put on a costume.
Ladies and gentlemen, the house cosplayers from Evergreen Northwest.
Glad you made it.
Mickey changer.
No.
Quite the security measure. You never know when to. You never know when to quit. And welcome to the first ever hotel room I'll be staying in for a 3-day convention. This is also the first time the two of us have actually slept on a king-size bed. Quite a rate. Best of all, we're just across the street.
Gloves or whatever you have, together for the wonderful Silver Shock. Yay!
God save Ireland! Heckler, check. Davey, check. Microphone that's too short for me.
Sorry.
Midget. Check. Stop mucking around with your clipboard and get on with the show. Spike tickling. Hello, I'm a macho person, clearly. How are you all? We all feeling good? Yes? Well, that was rubbish. All right then. Better. I think we can do better than that. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, fillies, gentlecolts, unicorns. Not Earth bunny, screw up. No, none of these background bunnies, no love on that. Welcome all. Welcome back to BronyCan. How are you doing? Glad to have you all here. Very, very happy to see you all. Always happy to see you all, such great numbers. We've had amazing support this year, again, as always. From day one, BronyCan has had amazing support from its attendees, and we really, literally couldn't do this without you. So thank you all very, very much for travelling near and far. We've had people from Alberta and Washington. Apparently there's people here from Taiwan, and I got here from Equestria, clearly. It's really good to see you all. So we have a really fantastic show for you this weekend. It's looking like it's going to be a real killer. Apologies for the slight problems with registration. It wouldn't be a convention if something didn't explode, so there you go. It wouldn't be a convention if opening ceremonies didn't start late. You know, it's a tradition, you know. But we do have a really great show for you this weekend. We've added a few things from last year. You might have noticed you're here on Friday, which might feel a bit weird, but you know, run away from work. And we have a Nerf War going on, and we've added a CCG tournament. Has anyone seen the trophy? You should. If you haven't seen the trophy, go on our website. It will make you want to enter. It will make you want to learn the CCG tournament right now. Which is good, because we're having a booster draft tomorrow to get ready for it. Or is it tonight? Is it tonight? It's tonight! I don't even know my own event schedule. You see, I'm a professional. So, sorry? More hecklers. No hecklers. All hecklers will be banished. That's how it works. So I'm really glad to see you all. Fantastic. And we have a fantastic lineup of guests for you as well. I mean, one of the great things about being in Vancouver, aside from Vancouver itself, one of the fantastic things about being in Vancouver is we are proud and privileged to be the home of the show. For those of you who don't know, My Little Pony is produced here. Well, actually not here, over there somewhere. But, yes, you are in. Well, I'd say you're in Equestria, but clearly this is the frozen north where everybody's really nice to each other, so it's got to be the Crystal Empire. You know. So DHX Studios, which is somewhere over there, and a lot of the voice actors are very local, and they like to support the local convention. So if anybody hasn't noticed our insane guest list this year, we have a great number of people coming down. We have directors and co-directors, we have musicians and composers, we have writers, we have artists, we have storyboarders and layouts. And we also have, of course, the voice actors. We have a very large and very expanding list of those. I've even forgotten how many we have at this point, because they just keep dropping on me at the last minute. We have, of course, the wonderful Nicole Oliver, the voice of Princess Celestia, for those of you who aren't aware. Along with many others. Nicole, incidentally, tomorrow we'll be doing an Ask Princess Celestia panel for the week it is, if you want to be involved in that. So we're looking forward to a really good weekend. We have concerts, we have dancers, we have lots and lots of silly things. A couple of things to note for those people who did get affected by the registration issues. One, we apologise, things went bang. For those of you who couldn't get badges before because it wasn't working, it's working again now. So if you have your printed off AUP sheet and you want to go get your badge, you can now do that again. So that's awesome.
I don't think I will.
Boom on this. I'm going to stand back. But above all of this, It is about you guys, it really, really is. And we want to extend a huge, huge thank you to you, to the staffers, the volunteers, anybody you see in a red shirt, these things, red shirts. By Star Trek rules, if anything happens, we die first, so don't worry. If you see anybody in a red shirt, these are people who do not get paid. These people all around here are volunteers, and they volunteered hours, weeks, months of their time to put this on for you. A lot of them are from the local Brony community. We absolutely love them. We love you for coming down and supporting this. This is a very, very ground level effort, fan convention, and it looks like it's only ever going to get bigger. So, without further ado, I'd like to introduce a very special guest this year. A very, very special guest, even more special than our friends from DHX and the voice actors and musicians and so on. We have a very, very special guest for you this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Our very own Princess of the North, our Northern Light, Princess Apricity.
Hello, my subjects. I hope you all are doing well. Thank you all for joining us in such troubled times. And hello to you too, faithful Silvershock. Is there something the matter?
I'm not entirely certain how to put this, Princess, because you look a little different to how I remember.
Different?
I think it's fewer who's.
Oh, yes, excuse me. I asked Celestia if she knew the quicker way out of the Crystal Empire, and she told me to hop for this rather fabulous looking mirror that they just installed in Luna's bedroom there. And I popped out right here into BronyCan, in the lobby by the statue. Convenient, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. And the feet?
Not really sure. Luna's mischief, I expect. I'm still adjusting to this temporary form. Although the attendants seem to like it, though. One of them called me his waifu.
I understand it, of course you got it. Accustomed with that way. Do you have a message for the attendees?
Oh yes, but of course! Welcome to you all, my most loyal subjects. And welcome, and thank you for joining our yearly celebration. It always warms my heart to see so many of you here. Thank you also to the Royal Chroniclers from the DHX Archives for joining us and visiting and sharing their stories of Equestria, as well as the methods of recording, the keepers of the elements of harmony.
Gophers, man, I won't worry about it, as long as it's not something in the hotel.
I thought Princess Poutine had finally arrived. She was never very good at landings.
Yeah, I remember the cleaning bill from last year. Your sister's not into dubstep now, is she?
That's not my sister.
Oh boy. Oh yes. Oh yes.
Oh no, far closer than that.
Bolacris, I see you and your fellow vermin returned back after our little encounter at Tartarus Gate.
Well, we had to be a little less obvious about our intentions. We are rather good at that sort of thing, though. What are you looking at, rat man?
Are you supposed to be a horse as well?
I'm a changeling, you moron. Getting past your guard was simply a matter of making myself look like your pathetic princess here. Don't you think I did a wonderful job?
Where's my sister?
Boo!
Right now, I imagine she's in a pod somewhere in the mountains. I've heard of her planting to fear of my own, so I got rid of her. You'll never find the elements of Canada now.
All right. We're all very impressed, okay? Yeah. Oh, you're very tough. Very. Now you won't come out into the open like this unless you wanted something, so come on, what is it?
Them, of course. You bring hundreds of people to one place just to celebrate how sickeningly friendly you are to each other. And do you expect me to ignore such a rich feeding ground? This convention is mine now, rat.
Boo!
No, I won't fight you here. Everyone, out! Quickly! Find the elements! Help us!
Oh yes, please go. Enjoy your convention. Laugh, smile, be merry. All the better to feed my children. I'll see you, princess. Or not.
Get out of here, you pathetic excuse!
Get back here!
Well, that went well. Opening ceremonies, that is. Not quite sure how this is going to turn out, but rest assured, if that monstrosity ever shows her face around me again, I'm prepared. So, yeah. I think we're going to go back to the room and rest for a bit before resting it up, and then it'll be time for the concert. So, see you then, I guess. Boo! Well, the clock over there says it's about 7:30, which means it's now half an hour before the concert. We're now in line awaiting for such as the event, and kind of stoked actually, because some of the returning acts from Everfree include Don DeVore, BronyCan, and Hey Last Fast. This is going to be exciting. I will also get to meet. I might also run into them at the 2 days from now. I might run into them at the backstage pass if I'm able to get in. So yeah, we're doing pretty good so far. And, we'll catch some things inside, hopefully.
Thank you very much. I'm HeyLastFast, HeyLasFast. Find me on the internet. Follow me on SoundCloud, Tumblr, Bandcamp. Buy my albums. I'm poor, please.
Cat keyboard!
Where's Blue? Where's Blue? Blue should be up here.
She could fly, rainbow in the sky. The wings won't let us fly. The feelings deep inside. Tied her down and on the ground, but she would try. She could fly, Fluttershy. She could fly. She can really fly. She can fly. She can fly. She can fly.
Man, that went longer than I expected, or they expected. Well, nonetheless, it was all worth it just to see Don DeVore, HeyLastFast, and yeah, pretty much those people. Even though I had to stand through at least 2 performances of a song that must have renamed in my presence, but these were a little more tolerable. So yeah, it's currently about midnight, so gotta head back to the hotel, charge my batteries, and also rest up for tomorrow, because that's one of 2 bigger days ahead of me, so I guess I'll see you on day 2.